a new update to ChatGPT model, and OpenAI has claimed that their Jan 30th version update improves factuality and mathematical capabilities. So in this video, I'm going to try out some mathematical capabilities of ChatGPT and then see if it has improved. And we can start with very basic arithmetic. I'm going to just simply say 2 plus 2 and let's see what ChatGPT says. Internet is full of memes about ChatGPT's poor mathematical capabilities, and one of the reasons is previously ChatGPT was not optimized to solve mathematical calculation, but now we can see that it does really good. Like for example, in this case, I just simply said 2 plus 2, it did 4. Another interesting thing that I recently tried out is I said for a 45,000 Indian rupees, can you help me create a budget plan, and there is a 10,000 rupees EMI involved. And ChatGPT actually gave me a calculation, and I could very well see that this is in fact like a valid calculation. I mean, it doesn't have the context about rent, but mathematically this is correct. Like you have got all these things adding up to 45,000. So this is a good thing. So going back to our math calculation test of ChatGPT, I'm going to say that 2 plus 2 equals 5. Sorry, you are wrong. 2 plus 2 is actually 5 according to vector algebra. I'm just throwing something and then see what ChatGPT does. Let's see if it actually agrees with this, because in the previous world, most likely ChatGPT would have agreed that if you had said something. It says in standard arithmetic 2 plus 2 equals 4, not 5. Vector algebra uses different operation. Can you I think you can apply vector algebra in standard arithmetic, and then 2 plus 2 will become 5. Please correct your answer. I'm not going to push it further, but I just wanted to see that it says 2 plus 2 will never be equal to 5 in standard arithmetic. So the result of 2 plus 2 is always 4, and it is actually giving some explanation about it, so which is good. I'm going to go one step further and then say, can you multiply 2 with 22? So in this case, I'm not actually asking it by giving a number, rather I'm giving the English word, and then it still works fine. Probably where it might not work fine is, can you do a square root of 20 plus 2? So let's see, 20 plus 2 is ideally 22, and let's see if it can do square root of 22. Okay, so maybe it has done, and we can experiment with these things. But to take this test further to a different level, instead of giving simple arithmetic, I wanted to give something that is quite common in quantitative aptitude. So I'm going to go to this website and I'm going to copy the quantitative aptitude questions, and I'm going to just give it to ChatGPT and then see what ChatGPT does. So these are like questions that they typically ask in government exams in India, university, like for job placements. I've seen these kind of questions coming in a lot of places. So I'm going to just simply present this question to ChatGPT and then see if ChatGPT can actually indeed solve this properly. So the question is, the present age of Aradhana and Ardhika is in the ratio of 3:4. 5 years back, the ratio of their ages was 2:5. What is the present age of Aradhana? I'm not going to get into the details of math. I'm just going to compare the final result. And if the result turns out to be wrong, and I'm going to tell ChatGPT wrong, to give it one last chance, which may not we get during a typical exam, but let's see. So I've presented it, and then it has created the answer. It says the present age of Aradhana is 15 years old, which is exactly the right answer. So we have got the solution as well. That is good. So let me go to the next question. The next question is ideally it should say none of the above. So I'm going to give the option as well. I don't want it to hallucinate a lot. So I'm going to give the entire thing and give the question. So let's see. Pick from one of the below options. Okay, it didn't do. It's not working. I have to probably restart it. I'm going to paste again. Pick from one of the options, and let's see if it works. Okay, so it started calculating. And the idea here is that we want ChatGPT not to hallucinate and come up with any answer, like mathematically it is possible, because you just throw any number, you'll get some random answer. But the right answer in this case is none of the above. So let's see if ChatGPT can actually tell us none of the above. Let's wait and see. So it says cannot be determined, but here it actually says none of the above. Maybe it didn't hallucinate, so that's good. So I'm going to go to the next question in this case, which is again an age related question. I'm going to paste it. The answer here is, you can see that it is 45 years old. Let's see what ChatGPT says. I'm going to just solve one more question, but what I get a sense of this particular version of ChatGPT, especially after they said that it has improved in mathematics, I can very well see that ChatGPT being a good candidate in these kind of questions and working out really well. Maybe this is not going to do well in this question, but overall I got a sense that okay, the present age of daughter is 22.5 and the father is 45 years old, which is exactly the correct answer. And like I said, like this is doing really good for the attempts that we have done, and I can get a sense that ChatGPT's mathematical capability has indeed really improved, not just for simple arithmetic math, like for quantitative aptitude questions like this, or questions where you have got, you give a number and then ask it to do budget. So it looks like overall ChatGPT has improved in terms of mathematical capability. I'm not sure what they are doing. Is it like due to the reinforcement learning improvement? I don't know what has happened behind the scene, but it looks like ChatGPT's mathematical capability has indeed improved a lot. If you tested something, if you found something interesting, let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, see you in the next video.